Yo, what's going on, Team Twitty? I hope you're all super well. I'm just getting ready to leave for my game very soon. Getting slightly dark. Today I coached this morning. We got a 1-1 draw against top of the table, so that's great news. But kind of the setup I've got before I leave, I like to set everything out. So we can see here, this is the black kit that we'll wear if we are black, number 73. Shin pads and shin pad holders. I kind of segment it, so that's the black kit, the away kit, home kit. Even though we're home, I like to take both. Got the red socks in there as well. Got my player tracker device. Got my Stepzz grip socks, white and black. I've seen a lot of people say, well, with the Stepzz grip socks, my team wears red. I can't wear white or black. What you guys will find is with pretty much every kit, you will be able to wear white or black with your kit on game day. If we play in black, it's pretty simple. I wear the black ones. But with this, I just wear those white socks with the red. I've done that for around 6 weeks now, 7 weeks. Hadn't had a problem with it. Actually, maybe even longer because I got them a long time ago. But just think about your kit. Okay, well, what goes with red? White. If your boots are black, maybe you wear black boots. But really, a lot of the time, white and black are kind of the staple colors that you guys will be able to get away with on game days. Even if the refs are pretty strict, just pull your socks down at the beginning of the game, and then towards the end, they'll be a bit more lenient. And if you guys are looking to pick up anything from Stepzz HQ, whether it's a set of resistance bands or a set of socks, then make sure you head over to stepzz.co. Look, I'll be nice to you guys. Today, if you use the discount code BRACE, because that's what we're gonna get, another double, BRACE, you'll get 10% off your order. So make sure you head over to www.stepzz.co. That's only gonna be available for 24 hours when this video is released, so make sure you get onto that. The man, Papa Tweety, doing the washing. Good on you, mate.
Doing your washing.
Thank you, legend. Now I'm heading off. No ground review, because you've already done a ground review of this one.
I've done more than one, I think.
Are you gonna speak to the people beforehand?
Oh, maybe.
You might hear from Papa Tweety. I'm not going with you. You're going with Claire and Lucy, who are also gonna be there. You excited for today's game?
And Dennis, don't forget.
Oh yeah, Dennis is gonna be there as well. But are you excited?
Very excited, because I'm expecting 2 goals.
All right.
No pressure.
We'll see what we can do. Anyway, catch you later, Papa Tweety.
See ya. Okay, here we are at Parramatta on a Saturday night. We have a very special guest, my mate Dennis. How are you, Dennis?
Hi Bruce, how are you?
Instead of a ground rant today, we've got an interview with Dennis. So Dennis is the guy that managed to persuade Sheldon not to go back to England. So what was the thinking behind that, mate? Well, first of all, how did he get to Wakehurst? What did you say to him about that? What was the connection?
I just thought it was a good idea that he needed to be playing against the men. You know, he just actually needed that hard, toughening space. And getting over to the UK was just hard to get game time. Getting to Wakehurst, playing at a lower level, but actually it's still a decent standard, allowed him to get knocked around a bit by the bigger guys and work out how to adjust to that.
And he really needed that. I mean, he played, up till then he played 20s, a few games against men in the UK, but not many. So that made a difference. That was like 10 games maybe, the end of last season.
And the good thing was he scored a few goals early on, and that meant everybody kept an eye on him then, so he was sort of marked. So he had to learn when everybody was looking after him. I think the association did a bit of a story on him in the paper after a couple of weeks, so all of a sudden coaches' tactics were keep an eye on him, knock him about a bit.
Well, and that's good. I mean, that's going to happen here if he keeps scoring goals as well.
Absolutely, yep.
But also that winning that grand final was good for his confidence.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yep, so I remember saying to him, you know, that those big moments don't come along very often, and that penalty, that free kick that he took was one of those big moments, and that changed the game.
And then he was still thinking about going back to England. Then you talked to him about Clayton.
Yeah, look, I think one of Sheldon's biggest issues is that he's just not as big as some of the other boys. So he had to make sure that he could take most of his advantages. So those advantages being his speed, and he needed someone to maximise that the best that he possibly could. And I also didn't think his strength program was what it needed to be. So he needed to improve the work that he was doing in the gym.
So he stayed, and he's worked with Clayton for nearly a year. He's certainly got faster.
Yeah, you can see the difference. And there's been times, I think early on in the year, remember watching him play a game, and he looked a little bit down on confidence. He didn't back himself with his speed, and he played the ball back when he should have gone into the corner. So I think that confidence has come back now.
And interestingly enough, you and I had a conversation about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, saying he really needs to be playing number 10. But in this team here, you know, he scored 6 goals in 3 games, and he's been playing on the wing but with a licence to roam, which seems to have really hit the spot. It's good.
It's perfect. I mean, the most important thing was getting, as I said to him, you know, you need game time wherever it is, whichever you're going to play, you need to be playing full matches. Being on the wing, not necessarily a favourite spot, but sometimes you actually find that while you might think you're better in one spot, another opportunity, providing you're going to get the ball. The problem he had before when he was at the other club was he went out onto the wing and he never got the ball.
Well, and I've seen that plenty of times. And I mean, his strengths are ball playing, but also reading the game, the vision. And if the whole instruction is to stay on the sideline the whole game, you don't get to use that.
No.
But what they've been doing with him here for the last few weeks is just brilliant.
Yeah,
and look, you can see the results.
And the good players get to roam around. I mean, if the coach has got confidence in you, he's going to know that you can read the game well enough to make those moves. You're not going to go out there and then all of a sudden see the ball drift into the corner and look and go, oh, where are you? He's going to know that you're going to time your runs right.
Well, and I mean, I was thinking today, you look at Messi, not that I actually think that Sheldon is Messi. Some days I do, but not all the time. But if you look at Messi, I mean, he looks like he's playing wing a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then he just drifts around and finds the moment to strike.
And he picks that moment perfectly.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's a credit to you, Dennis, that you thought of all this. I think if he'd gone back to England, he wouldn't be playing nearly as well as he is now. And I think all the things about playing against men, lower level, getting game time, working with Clayton, I think it's all come together, and after a year, we're really starting to see the results of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So, thank you, mate.
No, not a problem at all.
Righto, we'll see how we go.
Game time.
See you later.
Wow, that is a sight. I never thought I'd see 2 dads vlogging. Anyway, I want to start off by saying, look, if I've helped any of you guys through this YouTube channel or added any value to your life or your football, you're breaking my heart if you've not picked up a pair of Stepzz socks. I put all this content out for you guys for free. I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible. So please head over to stepzz.co, pick yourself up a pair of socks. It would mean the absolute world to me for you guys to show that support as well. But going into this game, playing as that right wing role where I'm moving in, and we didn't have a number of our players. So we had a new striker that I've never played with, and you can see that wavelengths were off. I found that throughout the team, we had a lot of players missing. I think we had 4 or 5 players out. Maddie was out. Just a lot of players out for this game, which did make it difficult. We go over to the Stepzz replay for the penalty, and he steps up, finishes it. Keeper, I don't know, that's a difficult one. Keeper moved a little bit early, but if he goes that way, he saves it easily. So, you know, no one can really slam him for that. I run inside here, make my run. I pick up this pass. I let it roll across my body a little bit, and then I do a nice turn, and oh my goodness, nearly an amazing goal. And I was so frustrated. And if you guys take another look at that and go back, the problem with that shot was I reached for it. My right foot was a solid meter behind the ball, so I needed to most likely take another step just to get a little bit closer to that ball so I could strike it flush. Right there, I just didn't strike it anywhere near as well as I would have liked. And that was, you know, I always say to you guys, I believe I have one good opportunity every game where I can score. And after that, I go, wow, I missed my opportunity. And here, bang, quick adjustment. Oh, and your boy Tweedy picks up another goal to make it 1-1 in the 18th minute. Good answer back to the other team after their goal. Was stoked. This was a game we had to win. So picking up a goal in the 18th minute was quality, and I kind of put this goal to Jonah. Quick reactions, quick feet. All the training I've done with Jonah 101 football training, check him out on Instagram. We take a look here when we go over to the Stepzz replay. Oh, damn, the Stepzz replay booth. You gotta love it. Ball comes in, I strike it into this guy, but my reactions to then chest and volley on the drop volley, what is a drop kick, whatever you call it, half volley, I put that down to Jonah 101 training, so big shout out to him. Here, this guy was going in pretty hard a lot of the time, and you'll see, oh no, it wasn't this guy, there was another one. And again, same sort of thing where wavelengths are a little bit off there. That was my the closest angle I could have passed him, but we're trying to make do. This is a guy I've never played with, and as we saw at the start of the season, it took a good 3 weeks or so before we all started to gel with each other. Now, that was a dumb decision by me. You can see the guy on the right getting frustrated with me, and when I looked over, I went, wow, I really made the wrong decision there. And that happens in football. Sometimes you make the wrong decision. I get my head up next time, and I make sure that I'm aware of where players are on my team. I want to take the ball down the line here. He wasn't really letting me go inside at all. Maybe I could have done a skill, but we pick up a corner. Nothing eventuates from that corner. I played this guy, but man, he has to work hard for that ball. Probably a little bit too far out in front of him. And because he's the right back, I slot back into his position, and we pick up a free kick. I don't just pick up the ball for no reason. Played the ball down the line, just played inside, nice easy ball, and then I keep my movement, making sure that I can create this passing line for the player here. And this was the right idea, just too firm. It needs to be a little bit softer. And I believe then he can do a first-time pass to our striker. But I messed it up. Now, oh my goodness. What? I could not believe this. I don't believe how this is not a card. If I go through with this ball to try and take it, like my legs could be broken. This would have easily been a red card. So if the intent is there, have a look at that. Double-footed, jumped in the air, double-footed studs up, and then tries to stare me down, and then comes out in the second half and he says to me, hey, next time it'll be your neck and your legs and your head. And so I'm pressuring him a little bit here after what he did. So just pressure, and win the ball back. Just working hard for the team and winning the ball back. But that was absolutely disgusting, that tackle. There's no place for that sort of challenge in our game at all. But moving on, 3 minutes later, our right centre-back picks up the ball. I'm on the right wing looking for this one in behind. Gets in behind him. I put my head down and run. And I see our striker. So I was looking for that little clip inside. He does very well to harass him there. I pick up the ball. First time pass inside. Brilliant little bit of skill from a guy who stepped up from the 20s. And oh my, we need to be finishing those. And there's a couple more in the second half. But that's what concluded the half there. You can see all of us hands on head going, we need to finish those chances, because if we don't finish those chances, then it's going to put us in a tough spot for the rest of the game. So that was very frustrating to go into the half knowing that we had a great opportunity there, but we got to come out and make sure that we perform in the second half.
Gosh. Come on, guys. We got this one. It's 1-1 right now, but we're going to come back.
No, Sheldon's going to score 3 more goals, right?
3 more? Do you reckon he'll
Two
bag
more.
another one, second half?
Absolutely. No doubt. Where are you guys from? Gladesville?
Yeah.
Pick up a free kick here, and I really wanted this one back quickly from Soshi right now so I could take a touch and finish far post, but he decided to hold on to it for a long time. I play this one in, Victor picks it up, and I think he was offside eventually, the ref sees. But, annoying. I spoke to Soshi and I said, play it quicker to me next time. So now, yeah, I'm on the right wing, still playing in this position, and I see some space in between their right back and centre back. I continue this run, pick the ball up, and it's gone a little bit behind me, and I already know what I want to do in my head, which is a backheel turn and go. And then I tried the Iniesta and it comes back to me, and yeah, I could have maybe cut that back, but I saw the goal, and like with my recent goal scoring form, I was confident that a strike on goal was the correct option for me. Sometimes you just have that confidence and you never know what can happen. So yeah, I was trying to go far post, but it didn't quite work out. Now have a look at this. He kicks the ball well over the fence, and there was a second ball in the shadows. You can just see it. Wait, no, you can't see it there. That's how sneaky it is. I yell at Victor to run, and then everyone's like, what? Where did that come from? Little secret ball hiding location. And then here, again, just harassing the defender. As soon as we lose it, work hard to win it back, and then we get the ball back. Simple as that. Even if it's not me that loses the ball, I still want to work hard for the team to try and get back as quick as possible. Now have a look at this for some distribution from the goalkeeper. Man, what a pinpoint kick. And I dribble with it. And from here, I just turn back because I have 2 on me. I kind of just want to keep the ball a little bit. We've got into some good field position, which is exactly what I do. The ball ends up coming back towards me. This pass eventually right here. I pick up the ball and I whip in a very firm cross. I was working on these the other night, and oh man, he was in front of his guy and he knows he should have finished that. I spoke with him after and he knew. But it's just one of those ones, sometimes it doesn't come off. But again, that's the second one where we're very close to finishing it, and it just doesn't happen for us, which is frustrating. They pick up an offside, and I'm in some good space here. I get my head up. I don't see... Well, yeah, I see our striker. We could have played there, but I see our left winger in a 1v1, so I zing that ball over, and then we can kind of create an opportunity down that wing. I'm not sure what happens here. He just... I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me a sniper or something, but hey, that stuff happens in football. Sometimes it doesn't all go your way. Pick up the ball on the sideline here. Just protect it. Look for this inside ball in between a couple of players so that we can switch it out. Joel does very well there to keep the movement going forward. And then Appa goes for a cross, and we pick up a corner. So not the end of the world. We still get a decent opportunity from it. Now here, this is their second goal. Ball goes over the top. Guy picks up. Great little touch there. Beats 2 players with it, and a brilliant clip pass for the guy to finish 1-on-1. And that made it 2-1 in the 72nd minute. We knew there wasn't long to go, but, I mean, 20 minutes, there's still enough time to maybe get a draw out of it. We head over to the Stepzz replay booth to take another look at that one. And as you can see from the Stepzz replay, it's just a great ball, isn't it? It's in between the 2 centre-backs. Great run from the striker as well. And, you know, keeper's left stranded. He can't do anything in that situation. He's just got to hope that he kicks it into him. Touch there from the keeper, and I touch it off to our right back, and then I get in some more space. Looking to dribble inside, looking, and I see some space in between their centre-back and full-back for this pass, which was quite a good pass, but unfortunately, he was offside. And it's a shame that we can't see that, because I would have liked to see whether he really was offside or not. Right back gets into a little bit of space. You can see there's only 10 minutes to go now. I pick up the ball and I go, well, this is sort of desperation time. Let's try something. And this touch, oh, that touch let me down, man. Softer touches there and I would have been through. But you got to play to the time. It's something that's so important. As you get older, you start to learn. 10 minutes to go, this is how you should play. 5 minutes ago, this is how you should play. And I just mess up that reading of that ball. And you can see how frustrated I am in myself that I read the ball wrong, because it was such a good opportunity for me to attack that defender. It's just frustrated the hell out of me. Again, we got 88th minute. I get the ball here. First time cross. Guy gets in front. Oh, and he misses. So that's our third sort of, I wouldn't call it necessarily a tap-in, but a strike on goal from inside the 6-yard box that we definitely should have a good scoring chance with, and it goes out for a goal kick. So that's the end of the game. It's very this was probably the most frustrating game to edit and rewatch and analyze, because of those opportunities that, you know, let us down. From a personal point, yeah, great to get another goal. I think I set up some great chances, which is also good, but maybe I should have scored that one in the first minute. There's a few things that I'd like to work on in the future, but it is tough for staying above relegation. I'll go into that in another video, but that's going to be it for today. Don't forget, head over to www.stepzz.co if you guys want to pick up some of the best script socks going around, or some resistance bands. But that's it. It's tough. So I'm going to leave you guys on that one, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video with a recovery day.